What's up, everybody? I'm Rick Knight. Welcome back to another video here at The Bad Philosopher. In this video, I would like to talk about the LGBTQ R2D2C3PO community. Once again, hit us with another brick over our head. This time in a safe sex health guideline from the Lgbtqia, whatever the hell it's called. Decided to write an article saying that they're no longer going to consider people to have vaginas. They don't want to call it vaginas no more. They want to call it a front hole because men don't have vaginas, so they don't want to be offensive. I think this is a little ridiculous considering that themselves just admitted that men do not have vaginas. Why don't they have vaginas? Because they're men. Women have vaginas. That is the biological difference between male and female. There's a lot of differences in male and female, right? So we'll just talk about a few differences. Men on average have a higher muscle mass and probably higher fat mass than women. Men in general, we're taller, we're stronger, we're typically physically we can outperform. The average man can outperform the average women when it comes to to physicality. In my opinion, with women, I think on average, women are just nicer people than men are. They're more polite, they're more pleasant to deal with. They have more sympathy, they can empathize with you more than men can. Men can kind of be jerks, not all men, but a lot of men and women, of course women can be bitches, but I think there's on average more men being jerks than women being bitches, and I think this is some of the biological difference. There's this one huge biological difference though between male and female, and I don't know, I'm not sure if I'm right about this, but I believe only the female of the species could give birth, and the baby comes through their vagina. But they want to call it the front hole, the LGBTQIA, I-95 South, or whatever they're called. They don't want to call it a vagina, they want to call it a front hole because they don't want to be offensive to people who are delusional and think that they're female when they're really males. This feeding into into delusional behavior and delusional philosophical ideas and reasoning is just, it's insane. It really is, and we need to stop this. We need to call them out when we see things like this. We need to speak about this. We need to be vocal about this. Everyone out there, if you watch this video, please film your own video about this and speak about it and get it going. I mean, we need a serious pushback against behavior like this. We need to let these people know that this is completely, in every sense of the word, it's just ludicrous to go and say that you don't want to be offensive to this group of people who really don't have a vagina, so we're going to call it a front hole. But then you're just admitting that they don't have a vagina. So why would you want to not call the body part that the body parts are like anything else, in nature, in our reality, and it's an object, and every object has a name. So to ignore an object because you don't want to be offensive to anyone, and you just ignore what that object is, and you rename it, and you make it seem like it's just this arbitrary thing that doesn't really matter, so we'll just rename it something and forget it even exists because we don't want to offend anyone. This is complete delusion. It's a vagina, it's a body part, it's an object, it's something that exists. It's one of the most important aspects of humans. This is where we come from. This is where we're all trying to get back into. I mean, this is ridiculous. Men do not have vaginas, and I don't care if you're gay, straight, bi, tri, pansexual, and all these asexual and all these crazy things that they come up with. Words have meanings, and objects have names to them, and we need to stop. We need to stop this behavior. So if you're out there listening, please, if you feel the way I feel about it, say something, speak out against it. At the least, let's laugh at them. At least let's just laugh at at the lunatics on the left that continue to come up with this nonsense. That's all really I have. I just wanted to, I know I'm being a little rough and maybe a little insulting in this video, but this is just, this is just beyond belief. It's like, what would I tell someone if they wanted to play Russian roulette with a loaded gun? I mean, you're a fucking idiot. I mean, that's all I can really say. Really you are to do something like that. It's not very smart. I'm sorry. I won't have nice things to say to somebody who's willing to, do and say completely retarded things. And this really is stupid. This is a stupid thing to want to rename, to the front hole. We have front holes now, and then we have back holes, and then we have the top front hole. And I mean, what about the ears? What holes are those? The side holes, and then we have the upper top holes, the nose, and at this point in the game, it's just that the lunatics on the left they really need to be laughed at and fully understand that we think that they are beyond comical. They're pathetic. So that's all I have for this video. I just wanted to share that, and hopefully you guys feel the way I feel. So please like, please subscribe, please comment on the bottom if you have anything you want to say. Hit that bell over there somewhere down there. Hit the subscribe button and help me out, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.